Hey everybody, happy Monday. So a lot of you, this is the start of the week. Well, I guess it's Tuesday. It's not Monday. We had a holiday yesterday. Okay, so we got a brand new week. You had a 3-day weekend, which people love. You laid around, you ate food, you picnicked, you enjoyed family, all that kind of stuff if you could with the quarantine. But now it's time to kick it into gear and make some money. Because I got to tell you, every single Friday, we get a lot of people that write to us, okay, fill up my Facebook, text me, write to our support, and there's two types of people. One, thanking us for paying them so much money, or man, I can't believe this deal. I didn't realize I was going to make this much. This is life changing. You guys pay me every week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've never missed a payment. We hear all this kind of stuff every single Friday. And then we get people that write us and say, well, how can I be like the people that are making the money? Okay. And to be honest, it's very, very easy. And so what I wanted to do was I started to think about this weekend. And thanks, Mark. So what we wanted to do was we put up a calendar, okay, and you can see it as pinned at the top of this Facebook. And this is for people that want to do the affiliate program. We got a lot of people that use the service that aren't interested in the affiliate. That's fine, but this is our affiliate Facebook group, so we talk a lot about the affiliate stuff in here as well. But so what we did is we showed you very easily if you just got 5 people a week, every week, that upgraded, okay, you're gonna make $500 a month. Well, okay, that's working one month, okay. So as long as those people stayed active, you'd get paid 500 the next month, 500 the next month, 500 the next month, 500 next month. With all you do is work in 1 month, okay. If you got 10 people upgraded a week, that's $1,000. So you'd be making $1,000 every single month as long as those people stayed active. Now you could do the math on that. A lot of people do a lot more than that. They'll get 20 upgrades in a week, and they'll do 20 upgrades a week. Okay, they do 20 upgrades a week. They're making $2,000 a month. Okay, that's an extra $24,000 a year for working only 1 month, as long as those people stay active. So, but what people do that make a lot of money in TCP every single week is they're very consistent. They get a bunch of trials in every week is what they do. They give away tons and tons of trials. You got to remember, no one says no to free. They don't have to put a credit card in. There's no reason someone wouldn't take a trial. And many of you have started on the trial. So you went through that process that someone gave it to you and you said, oh, what the heck? I don't have to put a credit card in. I'll try this. You end up falling in love with TCP. You become a full paid member, and tons of people do that, right? And again, I love to do the math. If you get somebody on a trial, again, the first thing that you should do with them is tell them to go get as many trials as possible. While they're learning the software, while they're playing, building pages, have them go get a ton of trials. Okay, again, it's not hard to get a ton when it's free. Okay, it's not like you're asking for money. So, it's not hard to go out there and get, if you got 10 a day, again, 10 a day in 14 days is 140. If you had 120 of them say no, which is a super high percentage, we don't really see that at all. Okay, unless you just don't follow up at all. And 20 said yes, and you had $500 you know that you were going to earn, would you spend $50 to upgrade if you knew you had $500 coming? Of course you would. Okay? And that's just the formula. So the people that write to us all the time and say, man, I know you guys pay every Friday. I see a lot of people making a lot of money in this deal. How do you do it? They stay consistent. They get a bunch of trials every week, follow up with them, get them to upgrade. They do it the next week, the next week, the next week, and next week. And the ones that are making the crazy money, they've done this month after month after month. Think about it. What if you got 20 upgrades a week and you're making $2,000 in month 1, and you did that in month 2, you're already making $4,000. Did it in month 3, you're already making $6,000. Do it in month 4, $8,000, and et cetera, et cetera. What would that make? And you'd be almost making $10,000 a month in 6 months. Okay, so the question is this: it's almost June right now, right? We're going into, which was the 6th month of the year. Have you taken, since January 1st, have you put together $10,000 a month residual that's coming to you month after month after month, paying you? Are you making 10 grand a month? Well, if you're not, in whatever deal that you're doing, have you looked at numbers? Are you being consistent? Because we've seen people that started and maybe their first month they didn't make a lot. Maybe their first month they made 500. But once they saw that there was money to be made, they really cranked it up. And then month after month, they kept doing it and doing it. And then each month snowballs. Remember, you get a bunch of members, they renew the next month. Then you get a bunch of new members the second month. And now you got month 1 and month 2 renewing into month 3. You go and do it in month 3, and you got people for month 1, month 2, month 3, and then you go to month 4, and then you got all the new people. So you see how that starts to become a snowball effect, from a little snowball into a big, big snowball of cash. And that's how that works. So people that are consistent make consistent checks. And again, we always see the people that are, that chase the shiny objects all the time. They're never consistent. They never work their numbers. So the reason we put a calendar down is because some of you just don't know what to shoot for. And so if you know you have all I got to do is get 5 upgrades this week, and you really work on that. I remember talking to a guy once who wanted to get 60, 70 trials, and that's what he would shoot for. And sometimes he would fall just a little bit short, but he never shot for anything before we gave him a number like that. And he was maybe getting, 10 trials in a week. And next thing you know, he's getting 60, 70 trials. Why? Because he decided that was going to be his number to hit. And then he tried it like crazy to hit that number. And he started to get way more trials than he ever did because he decided on a number. If you just wake up and say, well, I hope this works, and you're not really shooting for anything, and you don't have numbers down, and if you don't look by the end of the day how many numbers you got, and how many numbers you're going to do tomorrow, and how many numbers, well, don't expect to make the big, big money like some of our top earners do, because they don't guess business. It is a business. Would you open up a pizza store and not figure out how many pizza boxes you needed? Or when you started your day, would you not think about how much dough you needed compared to how much business you thought you were going to get? Would you just wing it and say, well, if we need more, we'll do it? No, you would know your business. You wouldn't wake up and have a number, know how much dough. I used to work in a pizza shop, by the way, so I remember the morning when the guy come in and made all the dough. He knew how much to make on Monday and how much to make on Tuesday, and how many boxes we needed and how many pans we need greased and how much pepperoni and how much cheese. It was a business that knew exactly every ingredient, what went in it, and to make that business more successful and to do more business. But many of you don't look at your business like this as a real business. It's some little hobby on the side that you would never ever treat. If you owned a brick and mortar business, you would be totally different in your focus. You would know every single number. But then I ask you, how many trials are you going to get today? How many trials are you going to get tomorrow? How many trials are you going to upgrade this week? I don't know. Well, I hope I get some. I wish. Hoping and wishing never made anybody any money. Putting a plan together, hitting numbers, hitting daily numbers will make you money if you do it right, as opposed to, I hope I do something with this. I wish I'd do something with this. Maybe it'll work. That kind of talk is for all the people that really don't want to make money, that are sitting here in June, and they said in January they're going to make a bunch of money because they didn't make it last year. Already 6 months, half the year's gone, and you're still in the same spot you were last year or worse. Don't be that person that keeps, gliding by the seat of your pants, not making anything happen. Put a plan together, put some numbers together, run your business like a business, and you got another 6 months before the end of the year that could be life-changing, okay? We're here to help you. Hopefully that helped everybody. We'll talk to you later.